Welcome. In this tutorial, we're going to work out two questions on commercial arithmetic. Let's get started. Commercial arithmetic, question number 1. A Kenyan bank buys and sells foreign currencies as shown below. 1 Hong Kong dollar buys at 9.74, sells at 9.77. 1 South African rand buys at 12.03, sells at 12.11 Kenyan shillings. A tourist arrived in Kenya with 105,000 Hong Kong dollars and changed the amount to Kenyan shillings. While in Kenya, she spent Kenyan shillings 403,879 and changed the balance to South African rand before leaving for South Africa. Calculate the amount in South African rand that she received. So let's begin solving the question. So this is a tourist who arrived in Kenya with 105,000 Hong Kong dollars. So we start by changing 105,000 Hong Kong dollars to Kenyan shillings. So from the table, the conversion table, 1 Hong Kong dollar buys at Kenyan shillings 9.74. So in converting 105 Hong Kong dollars to Kenyan shillings, we are going to buy. So the Kenyan bank will buy the Hong Kong dollar. So what about 105,000 Hong Kong dollar? So we are going to multiply, so it will be 105,000 multiplied by 9.74. so this conversion will give Kenyan shillings. So we'll get Kenyan shillings. When we convert these, 1 is 10. So we'll get 1,022,700 Kenyan shillings. While in Kenya, she spent 403,879. So after spending these, so we want to get the balance. So this is the amount, 1,022,700. Then while in Kenya, she spent 403,879. So we subtract to get the balance. So this gives a balance of Kenyan shillings. When you subtract 618,821, that is the balance. Then from there, she changed the balance to South African rand before leaving for South Africa. Now we're supposed to calculate the amount in South African rand that she received. So this balance of 618,821, she converted it back to South African rand before leaving for South Africa. So from the table of conversion, 1 South African rand sells at Kenyan shillings 12.11. So in converting the Kenyan shillings to South African rand, the Kenyan bank will sell. So we're going to use this column, selling, not buying. So therefore 1 South African rand sells at Kenyan shillings 12.11. So what about, this is the amount that she wants to sell. This is the amount to the bank and get the South African rand. She wants to sell Kenyan shillings 618,821. So that is the amount. So how many South African rand this one get. So to get these, we shall divide. So you get 618,821 divided by 12.11. So this conversion will give the South African rand. Using your calculator, this one will give 51,100 rands, South African rands, and that is how you are supposed to solve that question. Commercial arithmetic question number 2. A Japanese tourist entered Kenya with 500,000 Japanese yen, which converted to Kenyan currency. While in Kenya, he spent Kenyan shillings 16,200 in all. He then converted all the remaining money into euros before leaving for Italy. If he carried out all his transactions at the Stanbic Bank using the rate shown below, calculate the nearest euro how much money he left Kenya with. Do not use mathematical tables for this question. So the first step is to convert 500,000 Japanese yen to Kenyan shillings. So in converting 500 Japanese yen to Kenyan shilling, we shall use this column for buying. So the Stanbic Bank, that is the Kenyan bank, will buy the Japanese yen and sells the Kenyan shilling. So therefore, from this table of conversion, 100 Japanese yen buys at Kenyan shillings 66.05. So what about 500,000 Japanese yen? So we multiply these 500,000 multiply by this is 66.05, everything divided by 100. This gives Kenyan shillings, using the calculator, 330,250. So this is the amount after converting Japanese yen. The next statement, well, in Kenya he spent 16,200. Spent 16,200 in all. So we want to calculate how much money this person was left with. So to obtain the balance, we'll take the amount of money in Kenyan shilling that this person has, then spent 16,200 shillings. So we subtract to get the balance or the remaining money. So this gives, when we subtract, we get 314,050 shillings. So this is the balance or the remaining money, the remaining amount of money. Now, what did this person do to the remaining? He converted all the remaining money into euros before leaving for Italy. So we convert that remaining. So in converting these Kenyan shillings, remember that this is a Kenyan shilling. Converting the Kenyan shillings to euros, the Kenyan bank, that is the Stanbic Bank, will sell the Kenyan shilling and buy the euros. So 1 euro sells Kenyan shilling 78.15 cents. So what about this Kenyan shilling? The bank want to sell 314,050. 340,000. So to get this, divide 314 and 314,050 divided by 8 shillings 15 cents, and this gives 4,018. So as the now in the question, required to give the nearest euros. If you round off these, you get approximately 14 euros. So that is how you're supposed to work out